one thing quick to say. I got a question that I want to ask. It's an open question, and I'm asking it respectfully. There's a guy up there who says he's retired. He says he's retired, but being in this ring, in front of everybody in this building, I fucking love this business. I fucking love it. There's no way he doesn't love it anymore either. So I don't believe he's retired. So I'm asking respectfully, Dave Batista.
Five-Star Wrestling Podcast.
Five-Star Wrestling Podcast. Eddie, Juicy Josh in the afterman. Death. You're killing. The man of the hour knows. Five-Star Wrestling Podcast.
All right, welcome everybody to another exciting edition of Five-Star Wrestling Podcast. It is episode 29, people. And with me, as always, is...
Juicy Josh.
But this week we have a very special guest taking Devin's place. It is...
Bodacious
Bodie. Hello, everyone.
Bodacious Bodie is here at the table.
And it's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
It's been what, like 2 months?
Probably like 13 episodes, maybe.
Oh my God.
I come by when I'm needed.
Yeah, exactly. Comes in to pick up the slack.
Oh, shots fired already.
It's not like Devin does anything when he's here other than yawn the whole time.
He plays Marvel too.
Yeah, he does that. We've got a few announcements to make.
Sorry, Devin.
Yeah, sorry, Devin.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
All right, congratulations to Vic Joseph and fellow Massachusetts native Dio Madden on being named as the commentary team for Monday Night Raw.
Didn't you shit on Dio over text message, Ed?
No, that was on Twitter.
No, that was over text message too.
Too.
When I said Dio Madden's taking over Raw, you said, "Who is he and why does he deserve it?"
Well, I said it as in like,
him.
why not? Why not? Gotta be nice.
So he doesn't deserve it, but Byron Saxton does?
No, I'm not saying that.
Yes.
Michael Cole does?
Oh, Michael Cole's a legend, bro.
That's Adam Cole's dad, okay?
Michael Cole's only a legend because he can say vintage.
True. That's vintage.
Michael Cole is vintage.
That's vintage Juicy Josh.
Juicy Josh.
Congratulations to Renee Young
Yeah.
on being named as the host of a FS1 show that is yet to be named and yet to be known when it'll air because they're not sure. But rumor has it that Booker T will most likely be her co-host.
Not a fan.
I was just going to ask.
Quack.
No, I don't like Booker T on commentary at all. He's terrible.
You can't dig it?
I like him as a wrestler. I can't dig it as a commentator.
I love that.
That was a good one. Now we're back to the two-man commentary booth.
Do you like? I feel like a 3-man is a better dynamic.
No, I think there's too much going on when there's three. They have too much side conversations.
Yeah, that's true. Especially Renee and Corey.
Just Corey shitting on Renee or him shitting on Byron?
Yeah, true.
Even just in general, like Cole makes a joke and then they all laugh and they don't pay attention to the match.
True. Now it's time to do some birthdays.
Is it Devin's birthday?
It is not Devin's birthday.
Is that why Devin's not here? Is it his birthday?
True.
It's his birthday?
No, it's not his birthday. But happy birthday to Double A Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Yeah.
All Ego Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Jack Briscoe.
Yeah.
Ricky Morton.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Kyrie Sane.
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon.
Just Americanized Kyrie Sane's name.
Yeah, right. Whatever. Shane Thorne.
Yeah.
Sonya Deville.
Yeah.
Asuka.
You sure you want to Americanize that one too, Ed?
Yeah, right. And Buddy Murphy.
Oh yeah, where's he been? Where's Buddy
It's a
Murphy been?
secret.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, what the hell?
He's been gone for what, like
A couple
month?
weeks,
Yeah.
something like that. Ever since the King of the Ring, he lost.
Yeah, ever since his loss.
He had 3 great
Jeez.
matches in a row, and then not
Yeah,
there.
and then it's like, sorry, dude, we're gonna put you back on the shelf.
We got
again.
nothing for you.
Yeah, right. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at the number 5.
Is that the number 5?
That is the number
And
5.
that's the one that's
Before.
before 4
Yep,
and then after 6.
exactly.
No, that's wrong.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I'm just agreeing with you, I guess. But it is after 4.
That's the
Oh,
before
you
4.
said before 4. Wow, you got me good. All right. Well, anyways, it's at the number 5_star podcast. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at 5-Star Wrestling Podcast.
You spell that one out?
You spell it out.
Five-E.
Congratulations.
That's 5.
That's a Mansfield education for you.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's my high school diploma actually getting me somewhere.
right. All right. So it is time. Juicy Josh was a little bit busy this week.
Oh, I got 4 this week. Oh my god.
Right? You have top 5 Clash of Champions,
Juicy.
top 5 Raw,
Juicy.
top 5 SmackDown Live,
Juicy.
and now NXT
Oh,
on USA and WWE
damn
Network.
4 days in a row.
fucking juicy. But
Right?
I feel like that's too many. I might have to trim it down somehow next week.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe.
see.
We'll see. But anyways, it is time for Juicy Josh's top 5.
Let's do it, boys. Juicy Josh's top 5. Oh! Number 5 of Clash of Champions. We got Drew Gulak versus Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah, Carrillo.
Versus Lynn Storado. It was a pretty good match.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was good.
There was some good high flying, a lot of botches though. Like it seemed
little
like
bit, yeah.
Humberto was going way too fast for everybody, even himself.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think he was just a little too eager.
Yeah, a little eager beaver.
Right?
Is that his first pay-per-view match?
I think so, yeah.
Probably just nerves or something.
Maybe, yeah. I mean,
Could be.
Gulak's not really a high flyer, but he's more technical. It's a little bit off. And then Lance goes a little too fast too. But Grand Metalik would have been a better choice than Lance, I think.
I think so too. Like, I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever, man. Number 4 of Clash of Champions. Seth. Don't look at my 5.
Okay,
Jesus.
sorry.
This is my secret. I'm Buddy Murphy. Number 4 is Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman versus Rudolph, the team of Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler.
Oh,
We said it on the podcast last week.
yeah, but he didn't listen, so
Request
he doesn't know
I'm
it.
2 behind. I
is
gotta listen to the last 2.
Rudolph.
Rudolph
Oh.
for the tag team championships, and we got new tag team champions, boys. Rudolph.
I thought, I was expecting it to not be that great of a match, and then I was pleasantly surprised
It was good.
Pretty good.
by it.
Yeah.
Like, Rude and Ziggler have,
Good chemistry.
yeah, it's looking that way anyways.
And this is all to rebuild Robert Roode, I saw, because they want to give him a redo with how bad he was booked.
Which, I mean, he deserves a redo.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I mean, he's glorious.
That's right. We got a lot of returning people this week too, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 3 is the match after the tag team match: Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman for the Universal title. Yeah, I say Universal title.
Yeah, Universal title.
Oh, it's called the Universal title.
Yeah,
Yeah. What?
I thought it was just
that's
a
what I
Universe
thought.
title.
No, it's Universal.
Okay, well, it's around the universe somehow. All right, it was a good match. Very surprising, another one. It took Rollins 4 curb stomps,
In a
So it took
pedigree.
3
pedigree.
curb stomps and then a pedigree
and
curb
then another
stomp.
curb stomp. Yeah, so 4. It was a good one. I
Yeah,
liked it.
I like the match.
Yeah.
Expect it to happen.
Yeah.
Same.
Number 2, it's the women's title match between Bayley and Charlotte.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
Wow.
switched it up a little bit.
Wow.
Really?
I'm not picking Sasha and Becky because it ended at DQ.
Yeah, but it was the way
It was
better
so
match.
quick. Like,
I don't know.
That was my problem with Charlotte versus
It
Bailey.
just seemed like it was
Like
over
I felt
right
like
away.
Charlotte deserved a lot better than that.
I don't know.
I mean, she is a 9-time women's champion.
Is she?
She is.
Be better if she was a 5-time, so we could
Or
say
10-time.
5-star.
True.
But it's whatever. I picked it over Sasha and Becky because of the DQ finish mostly, and I feel like it's gonna be better for Sasha and Becky when they face off at Hell in a Cell They should do something fancy there.
Yeah. And Sasha has the experience
Yep.
in a Hell in a Cell match. So
True that. Number 1, it's not Kofi versus Randy Orton. It is a big surprise, Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan.
that's your number 1 match.
That's my number 1 match.
Wow.
The return of Luke Harper.
Yeah, I could see that.
There we
He's
go.
see
doing
that.
something finally.
It was a good match between Roman and Rowan too.
Yeah, that was better than I expected it to be.
Clobbering each other.
Exactly.
And
And it was great.
Rowan got put over. He's had a WrestleMania match and he's beating Roman Reigns. He's having a good little run.
Good little run, yeah. We'll see where it goes. His people are still not respecting him mic-wise.
He had a good promo on.
No, he has.
Tuesday.
See, here's the thing: is I think he has good promos, but the crowd is just wutting him to death.
They what everybody to death. It's
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah, but
Any
they
heel
what
they
anybody they don't like.
No, they what everybody.
True.
That's awful.
It's good.
It is awful.
A
I
new
hate it.
monster heel they can develop.
And not
Yeah.
just
Something
that.
different.
I mean, how does Luke Harper play into all this?
We'll see.
You know what I mean? Like, and then having those two together again.
Yeah, that's all they ever have for Luke Harper is put him on
They're
Rowan.
gonna plunge in together.
Yeah, watching each other in the shower.
in the X-rated version.
Yep. All right. On to my Raw top 5. Number 5. There was a gender reveal party on Raw between Mike Kanellis and Maria Kanellis. And Maria Kanellis is saying that Mike Kanellis is not the father. And then she accused Ricochet of being the father, so Mike Kanellis will beat Ricochet. Ricochet won. And then the surprise,
Dun, 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 dun.
Rusev is back.
Rusev Machka.
Devin's
new
not
look.
happy. Yeah, he's got a little mustache.
Creepy
Rusev
mustache.
Patria.
And shit.
We got the
Look at
pedophile
haircut.
mustache, Rusev.
I wonder how Lana feels about this. Her husband cheating on her and getting another girl pregnant. Like,
Mhm.
I know, terrible.
So
terrible.
now we're gonna have a bad feud between Lana and Maria.
Oh,
Can we not
God.
never have
Yeah,
that match?
I know, please.
Please.
unless it's in
seriously.
the bedroom.
So
then.
let me just interrupt you real quick.
Don't interrupt my top 5, Ed.
Hold on. It's
Okay.
about that. So word in the backstage area is that even though she said Rusev was named the father, according to them, they're building up to a major reveal.
I know who the
Right.
reveal will be.
But they're saying that instead of it being more of a reveal, it's going to be more of a running joke.
But I know who the person is that's gonna be the father.
You're thinking it's Velveteen Dream,
Velveteen Dream, baby.
but we'll
Call him
see.
up.
But are you guys okay with this storyline?
I'm okay
Like,
with it if Velveteen comes up. And,
Yeah, I mean that's the only way I would be okay with it.
they'll probably make like a page video.
Yeah, probably.
Be on
Hey.
the vignette.
Oh God.
Backstage, Velveteen Dream and Mike Kanellis with Maria.
Ooh.
Mike just deserves so much better,
Yeah.
man.
He should be on NXT.
Yeah, but he should be like, why not like him versus Leo Rush?
He should be on NXT.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll talk about Leo Rush later
Oh, we will.
because
The
we got a
man of
surpri-
the hour
we got a
knows.
surprise for you. That juicy Josh. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
Number 4 is of Raw because I forgot we're on Raw. Sasha and Bailey versus Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. It was kind of a random match. I thought it was a title match at first.
I thought it was too.
So like that's why I thought that Bailey and Sasha won, and then when they won, they weren't really celebrating. So I was like, oh, okay, they didn't really do anything. Okay, why couldn't they just?
Yeah, but is
be-
that going to lead to a title match?
Why couldn't it be?
I don't think so.
No,
They-
but it could have been them versus like Fire and Desire or something. It didn't have to be fucking the tag team champions.
True, because it makes the tag champs look weak.
Yeah, it could have been anybody. Like could have been
Especially,
random. Where's Naomi?
I don't know.
I just realized
it-
she's gone.
But it's like you have Bliss and Cross beating all these tag teams, Fire and Desire, Whoever else.
Iconics.
Where else?
Right?
Where's the
And
Iconics been?
Literally gone. I
Aiden
think.
just got married. So
Well, that's.
honeymoon.
I think that's why she's been gone.
She married an AEW guy, so she's gone.
Yeah, Sean Spears.
The chairman.
He's spearing his wife tonight.
Ooh.
Number 3, the OC, not Orange County, the original club, versus Cedric Alexander and the Viking Raiders. It was another good match.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I don't know if I gotta wonder if this is AJ allowing him to do this. But man, Cedric makes AJ look like a bitch.
What do you mean?
Dude, he clobbers the hell out of him.
They're like the same size.
I know, but yeah, I mean, but it's just like, but this is AJ Styles,
So
right? AJ is like this untouchable, like, I mean,
In
not
TNA,
untouchable, but like he's just like phenomenal athlete, and then here's Cedric Alexander, just like, man, tossing him around like a rag doll.
You got to put over new people. I saw a report that Vince wants to bury
I saw
Cedric,
that too.
but like
Why?
that doesn't make any sense
That's why the
because
match was short at Clash.
Cedric's doing well. Like he's
That's what I
not, he's
mean.
not getting squashed.
Yeah.
Like he's actually having like good matches with AJ.
He's having
I mean,
great matches.
He
Listen,
got what is it? Styles clashed off the top rope, but like he's still
yeah,
that's
whatever.
still, like,
But
good.
I mean, that makes it like, I think getting Styles clashed from the top rope makes him look better
yeah, I don't think
because it makes him look like he's that good that AJ's worried and has to do that.
You gotta
Yeah.
develop new talent. You can't be relying on the same people.
especially
like,
when they're over 40.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I mean, how long is, like, realistically, how long is AJ going to be doing this for?
He said
Or
like what, 3-4
Orton or-
years.
Yeah, so I mean, you have to
Cena,
start developing.
like all those guys. Whenever they come back, they
Even
just
he'll even be like part time though, as soon.
Yeah,
So it's,
yeah.
there's just no point. All right, moving on to my number 2, Baron Corbin versus Chad Gable for the King of the Ring crown, and we got a new King of the Ring, Baron Corbin.
King Corbin.
King Corbin. That's the right move.
pointless tournament.
I don't know. Like, you know what
The
I think
last
this
few
Corbin-
winners have been
Dude,
doing
Corbin-
nothing. Like,
okay.
Corbin
granted.
did so well in that tournament.
Yeah, he did good.
That's what I
but
was just about to say. Corbin showed in this tournament what kind of a wrestler he is.
Unless they're gonna push him, but the last few winners they've done nothing with. It hasn't been relevant since what, King Booker?
I mean,
or-
even like
True.
a quick
Or King Sheamus,
United
maybe.
States champion. Oh, Sheamus is coming back soon. I saw that.
Yeah.
He has
Did you
spinal.
get- I thought his neck was
Spinal
done.
Spinal
stenosis.
stenosis, but they said that he's doing way better, so he can return like any time now. That a lot of guys are fucking returning. It's crazy.
Yeah, the Usos are said to be coming back
AOP
soon.
coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vignettes were
Um,
good.
Yeah, those are really good. Who's the other person that's coming back?
Well, Jason Jordan was
he's not.
mentioned, but they think
He's
that
producing.
yeah, but
Bobby
no-
Lashley.
but they think that Jason Jordan's career is actually
his
over.
neck's bad. like,
Yeah.
Poor Kurt Angle, son. He got his
Right.
dad's neck.
Yeah, but his dad wrestled with a broken freaking neck.
His dad
There's only one
won the
crime.
gold medal with a broken
Freaking neck, yeah.
But this is different. This is wrestling.
True.
This is professional wrestling, not wrestling.
Sports
It's
entertainment.
more dangerous because it's fake.
True.
They don't actually hurt each other in wrestling. It's all
True.
fake. Everything's fake.
Exactly. Even this show.
Even the marriages, everything. Even the real weddings, everything's fake.
As fake as my
Triple H is
girlfriend.
not married to Stephanie McMahon. People, get over
Yeah,
it.
get over it.
It's not happening.
Right?
Mm.
Grow up.
They got divorced about 10 years ago.
Stop being 45 and still watching wrestling.
Yeah, Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
All right, moving on to my number 1 of Raw. Seth Rollins versus Robert Roode. Bobby Roode? No, Robert Roode.
Robert Roode,
My
yeah.
bad. And it ended with The Fiend attacking Rollins again. The Fiend is out of control. He's attacking Kane. He's attacking Seth Rollins. He's attacking everybody. No one's safe.
He wants new friends.
He keeps crossing their faces out on pictures. He's
Or
not
their
going to get
eyes
new.
out.
He's not going to get new friends that way.
That's true.
Nobody wants to be
You
friends.
know what I
with him.
want to? You know what I want to know though? Are we? So I get that the only way we see Bray is through those, the Family Funhouse vignettes.
Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
I like the
Jesus
split
Christ.
You say
personality.
Family Funhouse?
Yeah.
What kind of family are you part of?
I don't know. The Charles Manson family.
Apparently.
No, but I get like we're only seeing him through that. But are we ever gonna get maybe a wrestler storming his set?
Maybe.
I want to see that.
I mean, it's not a real set though. It's just in his head. It's a fake thing. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
real.
but
It's a split personality.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
the whole point of the Firefly Funhouse is that it's all in Bray's head.
Yeah,
Oh, I
wowie.
like it. I like it.
There's a lot
Muscle
of,
Man Bray.
there's a lot of double meanings to what he's going through. Like, it's all of his personalities like coming together into.
Yeah, into one.
Yeah, it's cool. Because of Randy Orton.
Yep.
All because he burned down his little shed,
That's why.
probably. Or Matt Hardy throwing him into the lake of
yeah,
reincarnation.
exactly.
We need Matt Hardy back. He made
He's
a
set to be returning
Wonderful.
soon.
he made a great cameo video for a kid who had to poop. Everybody should check it out. Ed, can you post that on the Twitter? Don't forget.
I'll do
Go
it.
to the party.
Do it when you get home. Do it when you get home, Ed.
I will.
You're home now. Do it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, moving on to my SmackDown Live Top 5. It's my favorite thing ever.
Rhymes.
I love it. Does it rhyme?
I don't know.
It does rhyme. All right, moving on. Number 5, Chad Gable attacking King Corbin during his coronation, and it was good. It makes Chad Gable look strong. He beat him with the scepter. I like it.
And Corey Graves had the end of the scepter.
I don't know how to get it.
I don't know. Like that thing flew
It
right off.
exploded.
Yeah.
He just hit fucking Corbin and it exploded like plastic.
Yeah.
But it was metal. I don't know how you break a metal
I don't know either.
scepter.
To be honest, I don't know.
It was plastic. All right, moving on. Number 4, Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura taking out Ali before their match. I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
It makes Shinsuke and Sami Zayn look like a strong
Sami
team.
Zayn's a horrible announcer.
Shut the fuck up, Ed.
Good
Sami
heel.
Zayn is awesome.
And they can finally have that feud that they just dropped.
He's supposed to be like that. He's supposed to be annoying.
No, he's doing a great job.
They can finally go
He
back
really
to that
is.
feud that they just randomly dropped. Like
Which one? Ali?
Ali,
Yeah, that was weird.
Nakamura, they were supposed to have a match and then they just
Yeah, they're
dropped
back
it
to
for no
now.
reason.
Yeah.
For the Miz.
Yep, for the Miz. Where's the Miz now?
I don't know.
He's on Miz and
Hollywood.
Mrs.
True.
Number 3, Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. There you go, Ed. You got your Sasha Banks match. Ending in a DQ, and then Carmella coming out to save Charlotte. Charlotte's a babyface now, right?
Yeah.
Who
Officially.
knows?
Is this all
Who
gonna?
knows? Like I don't even know. Like
Is this
who-
all gonna come back to a 4 horsewoman reunion versus
think
the
so.
four horsewoman of NXT?
I think so.
We'll see.
Definitely.
Is Shayna Baszler gonna lose her title before then?
No.
Not to.
Don't
Hold
don't
on.
mention
Hold
it.
on. No, we're not mentioning it yet.
Don't spoil
Almost
my
did.
top 5. Damn it, Bodie.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've been here.
Damn, it's been 2 months. 2 years. All right, number 2. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Eric Rowan's promo, and then him and Luke Harper beating the shit out of Daniel
Everyone.
Bryan and Roman Reigns and
Yeah,
everybody.
Tom
cool.
Phillips got it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's why Tom Phillips won't be on
Security.
commentary.
Yeah, it was a way to get him out.
Yeah, it looks strong for Rowan and Harper. They look like a damn good team.
I mean,
so.
Phillips just looked like a sack of potatoes.
He is a sack of potatoes. Probably looking at his fucking phone telling some girl to face fuck him after.
Yeah, right. Oh God.
There's a backstory to that.
Yeah.
Look it up. All right. Number 1 of my SmackDown Live Top 5 is the New Day versus the Revival and Randy Orton. And the New Day winning in a great match, but the ending of Brock Lesnar coming out and challenging Kofi Kingston to a WWE title match at the SmackDown Live premiere on Fox.
October 4th
Brock's first match in 14 years.
on SmackDown.
Oh my God.
And new champ.
It's a good way to combat AEW Dynamite.
No, I think it's 15 years actually, but yeah, it is. Well, AEW Dynamite's going to be on Wednesdays.
True, but it's a good way to kind of.
I saw on Twitter Cody wants a dinosaur throwing dynamite into the crowd.
Nice.
So Luchasaurus.
That's what Luchasaurus is like. Hey,
Yeah.
don't
you
do
got
that.
me.
Yeah, right. So speaking of that, right? What do you guys think of AEW Dynamite
I like the name.
as a name?
I like the name.
I do
name.
too.
It goes with TNT.
I was just gonna say
Yeah, so
the whole idea of them.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's a play
see?
on words.
That's it.
Ah.
Smart job, guys.
Smart job, Juicy Josh.
Yep.
I
And
came
good
up-
job to AEW on that one. I was so hoping they were not going to call it AEW Revolution.
Why?
I just no.
It's a soccer team.
In New England, that's horrible.
Don't they have that trademarked? Revolution?
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably why they couldn't do it. All right, and we're moving on to a new subject this week.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
We have NXT 2 hours live every Wednesday now on USA.
Yep.
Well, in 2 weeks we'll have it live on USA for 2 hours. But
True.
Next week it's going to be live 1 hour on USA and live 1 hour on the WWE Network because they have to finish Suits.
Stupid show.
Yeah.
The season finale of Suits. I'll give away the ending of that.
I thought the
too.
show's ended.
Yeah. Show's dumb.
All right, number 5 of my NXT top 5 is Matt Riddle versus Killian Dane in a street fight that ended in a no contest somehow.
Yeah, I didn't like the way it ended.
It was just
I mean, it was weird because, and then like, I'm not going to mention who was in the brawl yet because I want that to be, that's my number 4 actually, so I can segue into that.
Segue.
But, yeah, they just ended up having the whole locker room brawl into the
just chaos.
into the crowd after going to the backstage area, and everybody just was beating the shit out of each other. But I can't say it's a good match. I can't say it's a bad match because it never really turned into a match at all.
Should set up for a great match next week.
Next week we got Matt Riddle versus Killian Dane for a title shot at the World Championship. Never mentioning which championship. So we had my number 4. We had Imperium showing up on.
And what were they doing? Were they playing cards?
Well, wait. This is when they came out for their first promo. When Walter, they beat the crap out of some random dude that was supposed to face Kushida, and then Walter comes out, and after they beat up the guy, Walter comes out. He does a promo. Kushida comes out, tries to take out Imperium, fails because Walter's just a fucking monster, and then later in the night during that brawl, which was the main event, the street fight, Walter was like playing cards or something. It was weird.
Yeah.
And then
What the
he
hell?
started to put Matt Riddle in a chokehold, and then everything just went to shit.
Yeah, Street Profits got involved.
So
Forgotten Sons.
for Killian Dane versus Matt Riddle, instead of Matt Riddle winning and facing Adam Cole, what if he faces Walter?
Ooh.
That'd be sick.
That would be such a good match.
That would be a good match. That's a takeover worthy match though.
That is a takeover match, which
Yeah.
is why it's going to happen at Takeover.
You don't think it'll happen on an episode of
Maybe the face-off AEW, but I think it would end in a DQ, ending up at a Takeover.
Okay.
What's the next one? Survivor Series? Takeover?
Yeah, War Games.
War Games?
Oh, so we can't have that.
Yeah.
We need Imperium versus Undisputed Era.
Exactly.
All right, number 3 of my NXT top 5, Leo fucking Rush is
Thank God.
back.
Man of the hour.
The
The
man,
man of the hour knows.
The Moth.
the man who says my name better than you 3,
Yeah, right.
including Devin.
Yeah.
Juicy Josh. But Leo Rush versus Oney Lorcan was a great match.
Unbelievable.
Number
So
one
much great
contenders match.
emotion. So much. They told a great story.
It was, and Leo won. He's the number 1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship now.
So Mauro Ranallo, I didn't realize that it was part of the reason he left for a little while. I didn't realize he had issues going on
That's
in his personal life.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, it's like anxiety and
But I didn't know
He was,
that.
like,
I just thought it
bullied
was.
or
I thought it was this BS over like he didn't want to hold people's bags or whatever. Like,
Well, that too. I mean,
But-
I'm sure he didn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that.
yeah, but it's tradition, which
I
was
don't
the
care about
thing.
tradition. Like,
Yeah, but a
tradition
lot
mean-
of wrestlers care about
There's
tradition.
a lot of shit that's tradition in this country that shouldn't be a tradition. We need to,
Yeah, I
end
know, but-
traditions that are stupid.
True, like Randy Orton saying, "Hey, you want to hold my hand?"
Hold my dick.
But
Hold my dick. No, I'm in my hand.
no, I'm just happy that he went and got the help that he needed. He's
Dad.
back.
Yes, Dad.
Congratulations, Leo Rush.
Yes, Dad.
All right, whatever.
No, I'm saying I'm not making fun of you. I just
You know,
like it.
just congrats. He's the number 1 contender.
Yeah. Lio Rush is the next cruiserweight champion.
I think it's going to be a good match.
Write
Drew
it down.
Gulak versus Lio Rush.
I think Lio Rush
Different
is
styles,
one of the
like,
best pure
works
wrestlers there is right now.
He's
Yeah.
what, like 23? Like
Yeah, he's a
got
monster.
So much.
He's so fast.
He has so many years ahead of him.
so much potential.
So much. Moving on to my number 2, the 4-way women's match between Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Mia Yim, ending with Candice LeRae becoming the new number 1 contender to Shayna Baszler's women's championship. Ed, you're making a face.
No, I get like they wanted somebody new to face
Yeah, the three have
Shayna,
already faced.
but Shayna is just gonna put her in the Coquita clutch
I don't know.
or whatever clutch she does, and she's just gonna end her night.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Candice can put on some great matches. Don't
No,
doubt
she
her.
can, but
I don't want the
Shayna's-
female version of Johnny Gargano. I'm
What do you
sorry.
mean?
I don't want that storyline recycled and put into a
It has nothing to do with Johnny Gargano. Just because she's his wife.
it has everything to do with it.
How?
I just feel that's the way they're going.
It hasn't. She,
Oh, Candice LeRae's put so many years in, like,
she has.
Yeah, I mean, so hasn't Johnny Gargano, and we got
Yes.
exposed to that.
So has a bunch of people on the fucking.
Well,
NXT
that's true.
roster.
Yeah, that's true. I thought Io Shirai should have won that match.
Can't have heel versus heel.
Yeah, but I think Io is technically the only person, in my opinion, that should.
Bianca Belair would have been great for the
Nah,
second.
you know
They had
what,
a couple
like,
matches.
I don't care.
Before.
Bianca's great.
I think. See, I was glad they didn't give Mia Yim the match because she totally stunk in their takeover match.
I don't think that was entirely her fault, but
Well, okay, maybe not, because Shayna's last couple matches haven't really been that great.
Shayna's more of a brawler and a bruiser. She
She needs
just
somebody to
fight.
match that style.
Rhea Ripley.
So like,
Yeah,
I think that. See, and I'm
Survivor
like, why?
Series,
Yeah,
that should be the match.
that would probably be the last one because Candice versus Shayna's in 2 weeks
yeah. So I think
So-
Rhea Ripley should get the title shot.
after. Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
probably get it after and win it at
War Games.
War Games. Yeah. All right, and then Shayna comes out the next night with the horsewomen to face the other 4
That'd
horsewomen.
be return of Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
because she doesn't care about your reputation.
And she's got a bone to pick with Becky Lynch. Yep.
But yeah, that should be good. There we go, baby. We just made it for you, WWE. Write it down, Triple H. I know somebody
Listen.
from WWE is listening because some of the stuff has come true for us.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We've had storylines actually show up.
Hunter, are you listening?
It was the Iconics because they're from Australia. We had 2 Australian listeners.
True.
We see you
Maybe it was
guys.
Buddy Murphy.
Maybe it was Buddy Murphy. We don't know.
Could have been Shane Thorne.
Could have been. Could have been
Or
any
the
other.
other guy from that group.
He's
Yeah,
gone.
why not?
Yeah.
He's gone.
True.
I forget his
R.I.P.
name. All right, number 1 of NXT live special. It's not really a special anymore. It's more of a weekly show. But Roddy versus Velveteen Dream.
Perfect.
Great match.
Perfect. We got a new champ, which now means that Velveteen Dream,
He get called up to be the baby daddy of Maria Kanellis.
yep, get
Probably won't
drafted
get
to
called
Monday
up.
Night Raw.
It's going to be a great because we got the Undisputed Era taking over. They have the North American Championship, the Tag Team Championships, and the NXT Championship.
The prophecy is fulfilled.
Adam Cole, baby.
Shock the system.
Oh, wait. Ed, what shirt are you wearing right now?
I am wearing an Adam Cole Bebe shirt.
He copied me.
True.
I'm wearing an astronaut on a unicorn shirt.
Which is awesome.
All right, that's it for my top 5 of every fucking thing going on in wrestling.
Yeah, no shit. That was long,
That was
man.
pretty juicy.
That was juicy. I need a towel.
Jesus, Ed, calm down.
So when AEW comes out, will you guys do a top 5 for that, or
Yeah, see, that's what's gonna get tricky, man.
Raw, SmackDown, NXT,
And
AEW, and
AEW.
if there's a pay-per-view
The
that
whole,
week?
we might as well change the name of the podcast.
Might
Did
as
you
well.
see Josh's top 5 moments?
Everything juicy.
Yeah, right. So a lot of us, I wanted to talk about it earlier. We mentioned it about Baron Corbin.
Who?
We mentioned Baron Corbin.
Who?
And I said a lot of us have given him shit over the past couple months because we didn't agree with where he was placed in the PWI 500. But Lance Storm took to Twitter and he wrote, and I quote, "Corbin takes a lot of shit, but that dude always plants guys flat and safe, even when the catch didn't go right." And then Randy Orton tweeted back to him saying, "Hate to say it, but he's one of the few guys that gets the art."
And Randy was heavily drinking.
When he says that is what he says. But the real question is, were we wrong
Yes.
in our assessment of Baron Corbin?
Yes.
No, he sucks.
No, he's actually did really
He's developing. I'll give him that.
well.
Like,
He had four great matches
Yeah.
in a row. Yeah, he's doing well. And they're all against like good guys, but like he held his own. Like it wasn't just like they were carrying him. He actually like put on great matches.
I was going to say, because it's just like,
He's been innovative. His match with Ricochet was great. He pulled out moves that you usually don't see from him. He's developing great.
and he's worked well with the smaller guys.
Should he be WWE champion right now? No.
no.
No, I don't think anytime soon.
Sometime he needs to develop.
He needs at least like a year.
He has a
Yeah.
chance to be like one of the top heels in the company. Like,
Well, and the worst part about it is Seth Rollins is champion, so technically he can't challenge Seth for the title
He
Yeah.
can challenge or he
he
can't.
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 That was part of the
because
stipulation.
that's part of the stipulation of him and Lacey Evans losing.
Oh yeah.
So he's got to wait until
Good.
the Fiend wins.
Well, he's not gonna challenge the Fiend. I don't think anybody wants.
I saw a rumor today that possibly in the draft, Seth Rollins might be moving to SmackDown.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because SmackDown, they want to have stars over there to help it out.
So
And-
Kofi's
So Kofi will move to Raw.
no, or Kofi's just gonna lose to Brock and then Brock moves to Raw.
True.
Maybe.
So at the beginning of the podcast, I played audio of Killer Cross issuing a challenge to Dave Bautista,
Thanks, Killer Cross.
asking him to come out of retirement for the next Bloodsport. For those of you guys that didn't see Bloodsport,
What's Bloodsport?
so it's an event that's put on by Game Changer Wrestling, right? And it's basically the wrestling ring, but with no ropes.
Oh, just Olympics, mad wrestling?
Sort of, but it's, if you've ever seen the movie Bloodsport,
I have.
starred
Good movie.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it's this like martial arts competition, and they tried to be a little innovative with this, mixing mixed martial arts with pro wrestling. Now the idea of Bloodsport is the only way you can win is by submission or knockout, right? It's the only way you can win.
Is it shoe fighting or is it just like?
No, it's wrestling.
Okay.
But the thing is the moves that heels do, like poke to the eyes,
Yeah.
stuff like that. That will actually get you disqualified and you lose.
Kumite.
Yeah, Kumite. So Killer Cross had a great match with Nick fucking Gage, and afterwards he issues the challenge saying, "Hey, there's a guy that said, you've heard the audio. It's in the beginning. Do you want to see Batista come out of retirement?"
No,
I don't think he wants
That's
to,
not
like-
real. Like Killer Cross is not really challenging Batista to a match. Batista would never be shown in an independent.
Batista said
wrestling.
he's done with wrestling.
Yeah,
like,
he's not showing up to
into
it.
Hollywood now. Like,
I was gonna say, I think the point
We
was
have-
to kind of say he loves the business.
We have
Yeah.
more of a chance to see Joey Janela versus Jean-Claude Van Damme than
I would love to see that.
Batista versus Killer Cross. Like it's not happening.
Right. So Big Cass recently got into an altercation with Joey Janela, but here's the worst part.
Segue.
Pat Buck is retiring from independent wrestling, and he's being a producer with the WWE. So WrestlePro decided to throw this huge tribute night to him.
goodbye to him.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to wrestle that night? or-
Yeah, he was wrestling SCU, right? So in the locker room, Big Cass is like yelling at Joey Janela, and Joey Janela was taking on Dan Maff. So according to people that were in the locker room, they said that Big Cass was so out of control that Dan Maff, now they say Dan Maff is one of those guys that he doesn't, he really doesn't, if he says something to you, that means you really fucked up. because he's about to do something to you. And Dan Maff got to that point, so Pat Buck and company was like, all right, listen, Cass, we're going to move you. All right, you're going to go into our locker room with us. After they had already moved Joey Janela to a private locker room. So he goes into this locker room with Pat Buck, and then he keeps going. He keeps being destructive, and he had no choice but to call the cops. And they had to have him removed.
Didn't he like get punched in the face or something?
Yeah, Pat
Like,
Buck punched him in the
Yeah.
face. But what's your question, Ed?
My question is Cass blacklisting himself in the business? Like, are him and Enzo making it so bad for themselves that nobody in the world is gonna want these guys?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I think Cass is just going through his own shit right now, and he needs to step away from wrestling for a minute.
I don't know what it's like. I don't know if it's drugs or just depression or.
It's probably depression.
Yeah.
He
was saying he wanted to kill himself.
I mean, he got released from WWE. He lost his. Were they engaged?
Nah, I think they were just dated.
Him and Carmella? No. Okay, yeah, but a lot of that shit can put a lot of stress on your mental capacity and everything. So.
Plus that injury, yeah.
Hopefully, Cass.
So you're saying that guys are understand like, hey, all right, you know what? He's pretty fucked up. He's going through his shit.
Yeah, we all go through our own mental shit. Like it doesn't.
But like, how many times have guys not been forgiven that we've seen in the past?
Well,
guys have been forgiven by other wrestlers. Like Perry Saturn has been forgiven by, guys like Jericho and so on and so forth. But we know that promoters sometimes aren't always
on Twitter,
that forgiving.
I think even Pat Buck said that he would bring. Or no, it wasn't Pat Buck. It was somebody else said that they would bring Cass back once he's healthy and happy again.
Okay.
It just takes time. Like you gotta take a step back when you know you're not doing well, and it's not always easy. But when you show the world that how bad it's getting, like that's when you know that
things are pretty messed up.
You gotta take a step back.
Definitely. So Booker T recently spoke on his podcast, and he says that he wants to manage the Street Profits.
I cannot dig that.
Really?
No.
Because
Montez Ford can carry the Street Profits by himself. They don't need Booker. They don't need Booker T at all.
So you don't think it'd be cool to have Booker T put them over?
No, they do not need Booker T.
See, because Booker T made it sound like they're not serious, like their gimmick isn't serious enough, like they're too playful.
They're not. They haven't done anything yet in WWE.
Just like backstage promos. Like.
Let them have a match first. They're not like it's not.
Well, I was gonna say I think the Street Profits may look like what they're clowning around, but when they get in the ring, those are some serious dudes in the ring.
I would like it better if Stevie Ray was their manager than Booker T.
Wow, no. What is it? Ducky, ducky, quack, quack?
No. Shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
Yeah, I prefer Booker T to stay off the mic at this point in his career.
Yeah, I agree. King Booker.
Unless he was King Booker.
Well, that's what he mentioned. He could be King Booker.
King Booker.
Guiding those guys. All right.
Can Matt Hardy do it?
Right. So Kenny Omega recently talked in an interview about the so-called Wednesday Night Wars, right? And this is Kenny Omega claiming this. If they were on the same card, okay, we were one company, they were on the same card, the NXT guys would be the dark matches, and AEW would be the main card. He then continues and says, you want to call that a war? You want to call that competition? Go ahead. Maybe it's fun for you to do. That's cool, but we're different planets. And you're going to see that right away when you see 10,000 plus arenas sold out. You're going to see smiles on fans' faces. You're going to see real stars, not developmental talent, but real stars appearing on your television set every week. So Dijak, I guess, got a little ticked off over the comment, and he went to Twitter saying, hey, Kenny, you remember when my match with Keith Lee embarrassed yours on the PWG homecoming weekend of Bola 2017?
Feast your eyes.
Tune in this Wednesday to NXT
Feast your
TV
eyes this Wednesday.
on USA at 8 p.m. so two developmental guys can show you Real Star how it's done again. So then Kenny went back on the Twitter and responded with a gif of 50 Cent in a car driving away laughing. Right? How real, in your opinion, is this becoming? And do you think again AEW is making a mistake by kind of bringing this so much attention to this Wednesday Night War thing?
I think it's just wrestling banter, but also how many guys on the AEW roster could legitimately main event a WWE pay-per-view? Other than Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho, I don't really see any of them doing that right now. I mean, they have
Not
Dustin.
even Omega or
They have
the
Dustin,
Young Bucks,
Omega, the Young Bucks. They would be great.
I
Middle
think
of the
Cody
card-
could
middle of the
definitely
card.
main event.
Cody at this point in his career definitely could. But you look at the NXT roster and they have a bunch of guys who are ready to be on the main roster and kill it. I see a bunch of the guys on the AEW, maybe like 205 Live. Luchasaurus definitely a main event.
Luchasaurus is going to be a star.
Yeah, but like Jungle Boy would be obviously 205 Live.
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara, 205 Live. Yeah, stuff like that. Joey Janela definitely.
Even
not.
MJF.
MJF would be a great mid-card champion.
I think so. I could
Develop
see him.
into a WWE champion one day.
I could see him being an IC champ.
But look at who's on NXT. You got Adam Cole,
All of them is
Dijak,
good,
Keith Lee,
Gargano,
even
Ciampa.
yeah, it's crazy. Like
They're
there's a
not
lot.
developing guys. They're developed.
Yeah, they have a lot of developed people on NXT that could seriously cause some damage to AEW if they wanted to.
Yeah, I agree.
They both have,
But that's my point. Are they kind of like, are they getting too ahead of themselves?
in a way, but in
Because-
a way, no.
Yeah, but we've talked about this, right? So many times saying they should not be bringing attention to this being a war. They should
Just
not
do
be
your own
doing that
thing.
because they haven't done anything yet,
The best
right?
The best
mean-
thing they could do right now is at their TV taping, at their TV event, don't make any mention to Triple H. Don't make any mention to NXT. Make it your own show. Like,
But I think
make
yeah,
it your own universe. Like WWE universe, that's their universe.
Don't break a throne or
Don't-
anything.
yeah, but I feel
break
like
the fourth
Cody
wall.
is too egotistical.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is,
How?
because he brought that throne out. He
That
made
has
it.
nothing to do with ego. That just has to do with having fun.
Oh, but it's ego, because then what does he say another night? You can't change this revolution.
You
or
can't counter.
yeah, you can't counter revolution or something or whatever. I mean, it's him continuing on, and now you're starting to
It's
see.
playful banter until it becomes something.
But now you're starting to see other guys in AEW are starting to do the same
They're
thing.
having fun.
Yeah, but are they biting off more than they can chew?
Trent Beretta is always having fun on Twitter. Chuck Taylor is always having
Yeah,
fun
but,
on Twitter.
but those guys have always been doing that for a long time. Chucky T and Trent Beretta.
They're fine.
That's why they're
all-
best friends.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine in wrestling. Wrestling is at its best right now. They
Yeah.
can talk
Yeah,
all
but
the
like,
shit they
but
want.
like CM Punk said, don't buy into this war crap. Enjoy everything
we can
because
enjoy
you can.
You can
we
watch
can
both,
enjoy
like-
everything. That's for the fans. But
smart-
That's what I'm saying.
the wrestlers can also enjoy themselves by just playing off each other. Let them be competition, but
Okay.
not in a way that's just like, I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, because wait till Impact comes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Impact is about to lose Killer Cross too, so they're not.
No, they
doing-
already lost Killer Cross, I thought.
No, he's still in contract.
They lost
Is he
Scarlett.
really?
That's
Wow.
a real loss.
Cody's favorite wrestler,
I know, exactly. Besides Eva Marie
and
Oh, yeah.
and Nia Jax and Tamina.
and Tamina. Yep.
Bodie,
Which
tell us about your
Tamina's set
session.
to return soon.
Hey.
Who?
Tamina.
Awful. Joey, she have a concussion,
Yeah, I think
I
so.
don't know.
and Nia tore both her ACLs.
Yeah, that
How do you do
sucks. I don't know.
Double knee surgery. Oh,
Bodie, what'd you do to her?
it got rough, can I tell you?
All right, so Luke Harper made his return,
Yeah,
as we
yeah,
saw
yeah,
on
yeah,
W
yeah.
programming, and it's being said that he hasn't signed a new contract yet.
Or a new T-shirt?
Yeah, he wore the same. He's got to be like Rowan. Wear a different shirt, bro.
No, he also
He has
mentioned
new shirts.
He
now.
even mentioned that. Have you guys seen the new NXT shirts? First of all,
No.
No.
they're so bad. They're just the names of the person on the T-shirt with a little design to it. It's awful. Young Bucks made fun of it, but yeah, Luke Harper was complaining that all these NXT guys got their own T-shirts and he hasn't had one in 10 years with the company.
I don't think he's ever had
Says
one.
No,
it's
that's what I'm
sweaty
saying.
wife beater.
Yeah.
Sell a sweaty wife beater and we'll be fine.
That should have been the signature T-shirt every show. You can buy a sweaty wife beater.
Luke Harper owned sweaty wife beater.
Yeah, right.
$29.99.
I just, I don't know, man. Like, do you think he should sign with the company? Because he doesn't have his contract hasn't expired yet, but he hasn't signed a new one.
He's got 6 months, right?
If they use him,
Well,
yes,
he's
but
got till April.
I don't think
I think he wants out.
I don't think he should resign.
No.
I think he would do better on either the Indies or, like we mentioned, AEW.
I'd love to see him in the Indies again
Brody Lee.
for a little while, yeah.
I would like to meet him at Beyond.
Or XWA.
Yeah, but you have better opportunity to meet them at Beyond.
No, you do it at XWA.
Yeah, but
Somebody brings in the big guys.
they're walking around at Beyond. Like they're
Well,
They're,
true.
they're in the other room at XWA. Like,
True. And sometimes they're walking around too. I've seen them at XWA.
met Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, exactly. I've met.
If you're in the area of Massachusetts or near Worcester, go to Beyond Wrestling.
If you're near West Warwick, Rhode Island, go to
Go to
XWA.
Those are the best two companies. Or if you're in Maine, go to
Not
What
big time wrestling.
Limitless.
No, Big Time Wrestling shit.
Go to Limitless Wrestling in Maine.
Limitless, yeah, that's what the one is. What did I say? What? Where's what?
Or Evolve
What
if
is a-
they're in
What
town.
is in Providence?
Providence, yeah. So we got a bunch of fucking good indie promotions.
Evolve
near us.
when they come to Boston. Like,
Yeah, we're spoiled.
We are actually spoiled. It's
We're
pretty.
We're
It's pretty
spoiled
good.
little sluts.
That
should be the name of the new podcast.
Spoiled little sluts. Yeah, right.
The Spoiled Little Sluts Wrestling Podcast.
All right. So WWE is bringing back Starrcade once again,
Yeah.
but it's only going to be an hour special.
No.
And like this show has so much history to it as far as WCW is concerned.
Was that was their?
That was like one of their big
WrestleMania?
events. Yeah, was Starrcade. Do you guys want to see the WWE turn this into an actual pay-per-view?
No, I don't
network
care.
special would be nice.
Yeah,
Well, I mean that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's like an hour network.
it's like
special.
a house show.
Yeah,
Like, you
but
could
I
do
want it like a little
2-hour
bit more
show, like-
legit than a house show.
I like War Games better. They don't need to keep bringing back WCW. War Games is enough.
War Games was an excellent idea to bring back.
Yeah,
And they tweaked it a little
especially
bit.
for NXT.
Definitely.
Oh my god, the
Especially
fucking
that
War Games
first
last
one
year.
back. Like,
Even last year with the weapons.
Yeah, it was awesome. I definitely want to see Imperium versus Undisputed Era.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
That's
Imperium's my
gonna be
new favorite stable.
nuts.
Imperium's definitely my favorite stable.
Did you not
the
think
Volta.
that I thought at first when they went outside the brawl, I thought Imperium got involved because I was like, oh my god, are they going to make Killian Dane the fifth member of Imperium?
Yeah, I kind of thought that for a second too.
Would you want to see that? Or do you think being at 4 is fine?
I think 4 is good because that
once you start adding too many members, it
Yeah,
just
and then it kind of gets diluted.
aces and eights. Like, ugh. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Imperium's so great with Walter. He's just an excellent heel
leader.
look, wrestler. He's got the full fucking package. If he came up to WWE, he would be champion in a minute.
Like,
Yeah, he
Bartel, great.
Like
Is it
he's never
Wolfgang?
yeah,
Like,
he's never gonna get called up, right?
Good.
Because of his organization in
Who?
Germany, Walter.
oh,
I mean, you never know.
I thought when he signed with NXT UK, he said he would never want to wrestle full time in America
Yeah, but Jesus, he was in Tampa.
for a minute.
I know, but that could all
Orlando.
change. That could all change.
Yeah, Orlando.
Orlando,
What are you
whatever.
doing? Do you not
That could all
understand?
change. I don't.
Bless you. Sorry, someone sneezed. I heard it.
Right. So that's going to do it for questions.
No more questions.
No more questions, but now it's time for the 5-star moments of the week. We forgot to do
Wait.
it last week.
We did?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. We just kind of segued into like, all right, see you later.
I thought we did.
No, we did.
I swear to God we did.
Okay, maybe I'm just losing my mind.
Maybe Ed's losing his
I
mind.
need to think
Okay,
of
but
one.
anyways, what is everybody's 5-star moment of the week?
Wait. One more. Do you guys think that Killer Cross is going to show up in NXT one day?
No.
Really?
No, I think he's AEW bound.
Or NWA?
Yeah, I could see that
New
too.
Japan,
No.
Ring
Do
of
you-
Honor,
Can I ask you, like,
Impact.
am I the only one that kind of gets sick and tired of old has-beens being, the main attraction to something? Like Rock and Roll Express being announced for the NWA like taping, like I don't care. Like Rock and Roll Express is not going to
How are
get
they
me
still
to want.
wrestling? Like,
Yeah, but it's not going to get me to watch the show. Like honestly, their match with the Briscoes on the ROH pay-per-view that they had was fucking horrible.
I mean, it's
And that match,
if they lose, I'm okay with it. If they win, then I'm not.
that was my thing. I kept
They
sitting there
need
like,
to put
how
over
is it
people.
believable that guys like the Briscoes are going to lose to guys that have been wrestling for 37
it
years?
looks like they're going to drop in the ring.
And one of them looks like he's about to have a stroke or two.
So do you agree with that point? The same with Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston, or because Brock's still?
Yeah, but I think because Brock can still go, like,
But do you think because Brock's a part-time wrestler, he should lose to Kofi Kingston and put him over?
yeah,
I agree. On the SmackDown taping, I think that
I think he should
I
put
think Kofi
Kofi
Kingston
over.
should be champion until WrestleMania.
Probably
yeah.
won't happen.
No,
No,
not-
but it
not at this
should.
point.
But it should.
Kofi's had one of the best runs as champion, and people are just disrespecting it. But every week he puts on great matches, no matter what.
Listen, he's had a great.
I think people are bitching about it because he pulls pancakes out of his ass. But
Okay, whatever. But that's his thing. But like, here's the thing: like, he just had an amazing feud with Randy Orton.
yeah, I agree. He had
You know what I
He had a
mean?
great
Like-
feud with everybody. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't had a bad run as
Even-
champion yet.
I agree, and it's just like Brock
Like the
should
last
put
6
him over.
months, he's been killing it. Like,
People say they want new shit, and then when it happens,
I'm sorry,
they're like,
but-
"Oh, I don't like this."
I know, but I think Kofi Kingston's run with the NXT title, Jesus,
He's actually
with the
champion.
WWE World Championship has been more fulfilling than the Universal Championship has been.
Who's the Universal Champion?
No, but I mean like
No,
Seth,
who-
like his
oh,
run,
Seth, yeah.
Seth's run is just like,
So, yeah,
okay,
that's
whatever.
definitely- yeah.
But Kofi's had a better run.
I agree. Kofi's had better matches, better run.
better
He's
challengers,
won.
I
He's
feel.
won by himself. He hasn't had any help.
Exactly.
He's doing well. I don't know
And
why
he's
people
not
wanna end
doing
it.
stupid mixed matches with.
He's just pulling pancakes out of his ass. Get over it.
I know. Get over it, people.
Eat your pancakes. Eat your
Exactly.
breakfast, kids.
That's the message he's trying to
Your
send
your
you.
bootios.
Exactly.
Your booty pancakes.
Because you don't want to be booty.
Your booty cakes. All right.
So now it's time for our 5-star moments of the week. Bodie,
Bodacious.
would you like to start?
Sure.
That's
My
bodacious Bodie.
5-star
Bodie.
moment of the week is One Lorcan versus Leo Rush.
God damn it.
It was a great match. Leo Rush is back. Won the match, too. New challenger for Drew Gulak. It was good conflicting styles. Just, you have Leo just flying all over the ring, and then you have One just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Great match.
Nice.
Good pick, Bodie.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I
Pretty
couldn't remember
Josh.
what
Pretty-
else happened.
Pretty bodacious of you.
Thank you.
Number 4. Oh, shit.
Number 4 on my list.
Number 5 of my 5-star moment of the week for Juicy Josh. Imperium showing up on NXT. And then Walter coming out as a surprise. Oh my god. I'm so excited for this.
So juicy for us.
So juicy for it.
No.
I hope we seriously get that War Games match between Undisputed Era and Imperium, because if they're gonna do it, it's now or never.
How do you think a Walter Kushida match is going to be?
Probably an NXT taping,
Yeah.
and then
Kill him, like-
something with a Undisputed Era will come out, because I feel like they would be the faces, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
They're already over as it is.
Yeah.
You gotta put the foreigners as the heels.
True.
That's how
It's the
wrestling. goes.
WWE way.
That's the wrestling way, man.
My 5-star moment of the week is going to be a little different because it's not WWE related.
Well, then it's not a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's going all the way back to Bloodsport.
Oh my god.
Which
What?
happened
Was that this
Killer
week?
Cross.
That happened. No, that happened the night before before Clash of Champions.
Before WrestleMania?
Yep. Actually, so the first Bloodsport was WrestleMania weekend. This was the second one. And my 5-star moment of the week goes to Lindsay Snow versus Sumi Sakai. Lindsay is somebody that's up and coming. She's got a great look. She's got great ability. She's intimidating. She's the better version of Maria Manic. And she's somebody that you need to pay attention to because she's going to be big in this business. She's basically a tattoo artist / wrestler.
Oh, that's cool. Get a tattoo while you're wrestling.
Exactly. Why not?
Nice.
But she had a pretty good match. She lost to Sumi Sakai.
She should have that old school Prince Albert Draws gimmick where she comes out with the tattoo stuff, and then
she does. You should check it out.
Acts like she's gonna tattoo somebody.
Yeah, right.
And
She should.
she
Yeah,
knocks them out.
that'd be cool.
There you go. Book it, Lindsay. Do
but,
it.
I guess apparently Road Dogg Jesse James and his wife are huge fans of hers.
Oh, I didn't know.
So they were at Bloodsport.
I get it. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't.
You didn't know?
Your ass better call
somebody.
Because Lindsay Snow is gonna be.
She's gonna be a huge star. Give her time. XWA Beyond Wrestling. If you're listening, pick her up
Lindsay, if you're listening, give us a follow on Twitter
or a shout out.
No. Well,
Give me a call.
No. Damn the Bodie Notion not gonna.
Okay, I know you just
Oh,
wanted it.
I'm sorry.
All right, well that's
I won't
gonna
be here much.
Yeah, right. He won't be here much
He'll
longer.
be here next week.
Maybe.
No,
All
Devin's
right.
back, man.
Definitely.
Don't disrespect Devin.
I show up once in a while if
fuck
you guys
that.
need me.
Exactly.
That's right, man.
And we thank you for that, Bodie.
Yeah, Bodie.
You don't
Bodie
have
and-
someone yawning the whole time.
Bodie
I'm
and
playing
Brian.
Marvel.
Well, Brian has only been on the episode once.
Twice. Don't disrespect Brian like that.
Oh, he's
Once.
terrible.
Twice.
So
When was it twice?
One at Showcase and then one at was it Devon's? No, at your house?
No.
Maybe
no.
once.
Brian's only been once.
Oh.
But anyways, that's
It's
going to
funny
do it for
though.
us this week. I am Eddie Valiant, and with me as always,
Juicy, 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 juicy Josh.
and special guest Bodacious Bodie.
and we'll see you guys next week.
Hopefully you didn't turn it off when I said
Bye.
that. Bye.
Bye.